Hello, welcome back to Philippians Verse Songs. It's time to start chapter 2 of Philippians. I hope you're ready. We're starting off with verses 1, 2, and 3. We'll be using the song, I'm in the Lord's Army. Enjoy.
Therefore, if you have any encouragement from being united with Christ, if any comfort from His love, if any common sharing in the Spirit, if any tenderness and compassion, then make my joy complete by being like-minded, having the same love, being one in spirit and of one mind. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, rather in humility value others above yourselves.
This week, Paul is telling us how he is joyful. He tells us that his joy is directly connected to the unity of the Christians who are in the church. In this case, he's talking to the Philippian church, but it also applies to us. Paul says we should do a few different things to work together well as a group so that everyone can rejoice when we share the gospel. He says we should unite with each other and with Christ. He also says we should find comfort in the love of God. Next, he says to use tenderness and compassion, and he means in the way that we act and in the way we speak with one another. He also says that we should be like-minded, not arguing and not disagreeing with people all the time. He says we should have the same love. Have the same love as who? Well, as Jesus. He was a pretty loving guy, so if we have the same love as him, we will be working together well with the people around us. He also says we should be one in spirit and of one mind. That's so we can work together well with those around us. He also says we should do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. If you remember the word vanity that we learned about in class, we don't want to be vain. We don't want to have vanity, where we value ourselves or our appearance above others. If we have selfish ambition, we're only thinking about what we want, not about what's good for the group or what would be good for God's plan. Paul ends his list by saying, in humility, value others above yourselves. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory, but it is very tricky to do. Good luck this week as you try to value others above yourselves and work together with other people around you. See you next time.